Okay, so hey everyone. So today we're going to be talking about the basics about Unity, and currently I'm just going to be telling about how the interface really works and what is what, so that you don't get overwhelmed when you look at it. I hope so you have installed the Unity hub through any other YouTube video you might have got, and maybe it helps you further. So it's just an overview. Don't expect a lot. It will just give an overall idea within a few minutes. So first of all, making a project. So a new project, click on the new project, then you'll get a lot of templates. I call them templates here. These are the core templates, as you can see. So you'll have to select just one of those. For example, we are going to select over here the 3D built-in render pipeline, and my project, maybe we'll name it as test 1. So okay, so this is test 1. I'm not going to connect it to Unity Cloud, so I don't think so I need to tell about it because it is completely useless for someone who just started. So just let's get going with it. Click on create project. So 2D and 3D, they are completely different. They have a little bit of changes, but at the core the templates are almost same. So as you can see, a new test one has been found, and when you create a new project, it is already starting in the background. So this is the one, and we are also working on another one. I guess that's a platformer that will be used for making you understand how things work in 2D in Unity. So currently we're going to make this for the 3D one and just for experimenting stuff for the videos. So here we go. The world is ready. It is going to have some compilation errors as always. I don't know, it happens in my PC. Okay, so as you can see, there is some red lines at the bottom. You can go into console and see there are a lot of issues. So just close it and open it again. This solves the problem for me. Don't do anything with any compiler problems from the start. At least I believe in it. I haven't tried it the other way. And yeah, remember this video is for complete beginners. Others than that, you're welcome to leave because it's completely basic. So yeah, now looking at the interface. So currently what you're seeing is on the left, the hierarchy. All of the objects in the game are seen in that location, and it consists of scenes, lighting, basic assets, and water and all those things. And on the right you can see the inspector. So inspector is just like the property window of a file, but it is something way more advanced than that. And then at the low end you have project, console, and package manager. So project basically means the file in which you have stored this you can say project. So it has its own file in the folder you are allotted to the project, and all of this assets and everything will be stored over here so that you can just drag and drop in the hierarchy or on the scene. So that's the reason. And console, basically if there are any errors, it shows in the console. Then you have the package manager. Package manager is basically like adding utilities through the asset store of Unity. So yep. And other packages that are, you can say, sold over there or given out for free, you can use them over here using package manager. And let's get going with it. And for example, we will make a basic animation, completely basic. Right click, 3D object, and plane. Plane is just like the lower surface. So over here, as you can see, we have a plane. So how to work with it? You can see on the inspector, you can see there are a lot of options now. You don't have to think about any one of them. Just understand a few. Mesh render is the one that renders whatever is available. So if you go in the game scene, what you are really going to see, and the mesh render. So if you don't render it, it won't be shown. The below is the mesh collider. So just think about it. You have two hands and they're clapping with each other. Think about collider as, you can say, the boundary that is clapping, or you can say the matter. So for example, if you remove a collider of, for example, this one, it will just pass through. They won't collide. So what is happening is right now, if I will for example throw this eraser, is going to land on my hand, otherwise it will just go down through my hand. So basically that is the use of the collider. Here we have mesh collider and convex collider. So if we'll click on the convex, so it finds the lowest edges, so like it lowers down the curves in order to like simplify the render time and everything, all those things, and making collisions easier. So that is the reason. And for example, you can take stairs and all those things, there's a complex to make animations also, it will just smoothen it out. And yep, there are materials and all those things you can I'll upload further videos, you don't have to go deeper into it. Animation and animator completely uses currently, if you're starting, it is made to give animations to a characters both 3D and 2D. So yep, let's get back to the basic animation. So we have the plane, it already has the mesh collider and everything. And let me just get you with the tools. This is just a free look around. Now I'll grab a mouse, left click to move around, press down, left click to move around, press down, right click to give you a 360 view of that particular point you're standing on. Press down the scroll button and you can again move around, and if you scroll in and out, it will give you like, it will make you zoom in and zoom out. That's the basics. And here you can see a few tools. Okay, so the second one is the move tool, so you can move around in the 3 axes easily. And Command Z in case of MacBook is used to like undo things. Then we have the rotate tool, which rotates, as you can see, in all 3 directions. And then we have the resize tool. I guess what is resize, right? Sorry, scaling. So you can change the scale. So as you can see in the inspector, there is a position, rotation and scale. So there is a scale log. So if you'll see, if I implement scale log, then all 3 dimensions will increase together. If I remove the scale log, then you can independently change those directions. And the next one is I don't know, man, you can just move around using this one. What is it? It is like resizing tool, yeah, React. So basically, if you want to feel some voice and everything, it is perfect to use for those. Maybe I use them in that case scenario. I don't know perfectly what people use it for. I guess so. This is everything in one. Like, this is literally everything in one. Push, pull, rotation, movement, and everything. You have it over here. Okay, so going with the animation, again right click, 3D. We'll choose a spear for this one. So here goes the spear. The spear seems to be a bit small, I guess. Then how to increase the spear equally? Again, go to transform in inspector, click the link button. So what it will do is it will keep all the 3 axes in the, you can say, same proportion. So if I press 3, the ball grows bigger. But does it mean it is out of proportion from any side? No, it is perfectly fine. Just look at it. That is the use of it. Let's take it a pause, and here you can see now we're just going to give it a component called as rigid body. So rigid body is basically, you can say you're adding the, you can say, properties of physics to an item. So click on add components and you have rigid body, enter, search for it, you'll get it. And as you can see, there is a lot of things over here. And for example, just to show you, I'll just turn on the gravity over here. Collision generation. Okay, so now we'll play, and when I'm playing this, nothing is happening. And now we will go to rigid body and use gravity. You can see the spear went down. The spear went down. Let me show you again. Okay, so when you make changes to the file, when you're in the play mode, they get reverted back to as they used to be for the play mode. So this is also useful and useless at the same time for me. So yeah, again we will click on use gravity, it will fall down, and this is the pause button. It pauses in the same place and again resumes in the same place, whereas this is like, you can say you're turning it on and again turning it off. So like it is used for that thing. I don't know, third one I haven't used it. So yep, here we go. And in the hierarchy you have seen like the sample scenes. Always when you make changes, you can see there is a star button. Always command S to save it. Otherwise, if you'll exit the game without saving, all of the content would be deleted. Yep, and that's it, I guess. You got a basic animation and a basic understanding of how things are. And in the next video I will make a small video on how to import things, and maybe also on how to use style maps and add collisions. So see you.